Hello,
Hi there.
and welcome to another one of our horror reviews. I'm Randy,
And I'm Steve.
and this is When a Stranger Calls, day 9 of our Halloween horror. Welcome to our 31 Days of Halloween horror. This is When a Stranger Calls from 1979, not the remake from 2006. It stars Carol Kane.
Yeah.
This one's actually a remake of like an older movie.
Yes.
Like, I can't remember what it's called, but I did find that out, that this was like a little remake.
Yeah.
But it stars Carol Kane, well, at the beginning and the end of the movie.
She's important, but the poster makes her seem like she's the, like... Well, she sort of is, but this movie is weird because it focuses on another character halfway through.
That's true.
But it's basically about this woman, Carol Kane, named Jill, who is basing these kids at this family's house. And she keeps on getting these calls. And it starts out as something just that she kind of shrugs off, but the caller always asks, has she checked the children? And the more she gets called, the more frantic she becomes. And she finally calls the police, who kind of at first say to do nothing. And then finally, after calling again, says, okay, we'll just try to keep on the phone, we'll try to track the call. And then when she does do this, they call her back and they know the killer's coming from inside the call is coming from inside the house. And the children are dead upstairs. It kind of goes forward. They kind of do this thing with, the police and tracking down this killer. He gets caught initially, and then he goes to a psych ward. And then, he escapes. And, then it kind of goes focus on this art character, and things go sideways, and then that part gets a little bit lost. And then it picks up again where it's her and her family in a restaurant. Carol Kane gets the call again from this guy and thinks that her children are dead, which they are not. But interesting movie.
Yes, the beginning of the movie happens, and I remember I was just originally watching this movie. It was very creepy because I watched this movie in the 90s because I'm a little young, younger than the movie. But I watched it in the 90s, and this was when we had landline phones in the house, and we had one upstairs and one downstairs.
I grew up with landline phones.
It was creepy. It was just, the whole plot was just creepy.
We never went to all cellular, I think, until just recently.
Yeah.
So.
And but then the movie, after the events of the beginning, the movie flashes forward 7 years and focuses on Carol Kane and her family at the end. But yes, the movie does get lost a little bit, I think, in the middle.
Yeah.
Because he escapes after 7 years, and that's where the 7 years picks up, is he escapes from the mental asylum where he goes after this other girl, Colleen DeWurst, is who she's played by. But he goes after this other woman and then he almost gets caught and then focuses on Carol Kane again. It was weird. That's why this movie only got 4 stars for me.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth 4 stars. It was really good. It's very good acting. And the screenwriter, especially for the beginning of the movie, was excellent. I do think it gets a little bit long. It kind of loses its pace a little bit, but I don't think that really takes away from the quality or the experience watching this movie. It's one of those movies where I don't watch it a whole lot, but it's when I rewatch now and again, just because it's a good movie, and really, a classic and scary horror concept and story.
And the tone of the movie stays throughout.
Yes.
The tone, the music, the
score,
orchestra, the score, is just beautifully done for a 1979 movie.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell it's from 1979 because of the music style.
Yeah, the 70s. I wouldn't say this feels a little bit older than the late 70s. This almost feels like an early 70s film, which is interesting.
But it just has that Changeling, Exorcist kind of Friday the 13th Halloween music vibes.
I would say it felt very felt very more suspenseful. It felt almost Hitchcock at times.
Yeah.
I would say that it felt almost like Hitchcock or something, or some sort of older style film quality, because it wasn't a real slasher film, and the tone, the way that the cinematography worked, the soundtrack, the score, things like that just were atmospherically very, I don't know, it had that kind of very, I don't know, Hitchcock kind of quality to it.
Yeah, and the movie really, like, When a Stranger Calls, like, I feel this movie is about the stranger. Like, Carol Kane is just a side piece. Colleen DeWurst is just a side piece. Charles Durning is just a side piece. Like, they're just side stories.
Yeah, and
I feel like
he's not in the movie the entire time, but he's a focus of the movie
he's
the
a
entire
focus of the movie.
time.
And, like, once he escapes, like, they focus on him a lot and what he's doing and
They
who
do.
he's going after, and then it leads to the end, and yeah, it's a really good movie. Definitely check it out.
Should have been called When a Stranger Calls and When a Stranger Escapes.
Right? What would you do if you got a phone call from a stranger?
I'm just waiting for my videos.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
You can add it to one of yours.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, check out When a Stranger Calls. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere right now. I own it, so I watched it on Blu-ray. But yeah, check it out. 31 Days of Halloween Horror. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I don't. I think it's a really good movie. It's, yeah, like I said, 4 stars. Definitely check it out. And it still probably holds up really well.
Yeah, it does hold up really well. Definitely check out the original 1979 version.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, that's all we have for day 9 of Halloween Horror. Check out day 10 coming up later.
Yes, indeed.
Alright. Have
See you soon.
a good one.
Take care.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.